said it wasn't great. This season has not been great so far.
Well, you have to get the setup before you get, so you could get the high points. They can't just give you a high point if there's no setup.
What I'm hoping is, like, in past seasons you've had maybe 2 or 3 kind of slower setup episodes, so I'm hoping they're kind of knocking them all out in the beginning, and then episodes 3 to 10 are going to be, like,
bam,
fantastic.
Not all of them. Because Red Wedding didn't happen in the first 2 episodes.
No, this is what I'm saying. Like,
but I think
previous seasons, they've had slow episodes mixed in the first, episode 4, episode 8. But I'm hoping this season, they just knock out the first 2 as slow. And then the rest are like, bam, bam, bam. You know?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I mean, at the same time, there's a lot that they did last season that they have to explain and build upon.
Yeah, I mean, there were some good, interesting points this episode, though. I think one of them for me was Ramsay killing his father, and then like slaughtering his wife and his newborn, his like hours old baby, feeding him to the dogs. That was.
He's your brother.
Ugh, that was unsettling.
I am Lord Bolton now, and it's like a transition of him going from one, like, trying to win the dad's approval the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, trying to, like, prove himself to saying, you know what, I could just jump a couple steps up and I'm there already. It's like, what is separating me from being where I want to be? And that was him trying to just win the love of his father and approval. And I think as soon as that, like when that kid came out and that dad was talking so much shit, like, oh yeah, you killed Stannis, huh? It's interesting. And the people you sent after Sansa, they got killed. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I guess you just jumped, like, leapfrogged on the crazy train anyways, so.
Yeah.
Why not? It makes for a more interesting season with him anyways, because you don't know what he's going to do, because he's got no limits. He'll do anything to get to the top or to win.
Win the North, that is.
Yeah.
So they showed a bit more of the Arya stuff, which I feel like it was like heavily edited down because it's very just as much as you need to keep her story going while they focus on all these other things. The whole Castle Black Jon Snow situation gets a lot of screen time, and they're like, okay, we need to cut out some screen time for these other players in the story.
Yeah.
And I like how they handle it, where they do just enough to say, all right, this is what's going on. And we was talking, and I was saying, I feel like this is, even though she got punished and thrown out and stuff, I feel like this is part of the process of becoming no one, almost. Like, it's happened before, they expect it, almost.
Yeah. Trying to see if she'll break, I think.
Yeah. Well, I feel like they expected her to break last season.
Yeah.
And like, oh, you stole this? Yeah, we knew you was going to steal. Everyone steals a face. You know what I mean? Everyone steals a face, and then they're like, all right, well, we know how to deal with this, and this is part of the training. I still think him and Tyrion are like the 2 most interesting people in the whole series.
The Man with No Face and Tyrion?
Yeah, definitely. Those are my personal, just off the top, Tuesday afternoon, not thinking about much picks.
Mine's definitely Tyrion. I think he's a very interesting character, and him with the dragons was a very cool thing to see, because they kind of took on the characteristics of pets, like household pets. Like, after he took the chain off of the first one, he kind of like, the second one was just like, hey, do it to me too, pet me. You know, so pet kind me.
Of get my chains off.
Take my chains off.
Pet me.
Well, just like
he talked because he talked about how intelligent dragons are.
Yeah,
and this goes to illustrate the point of what he was saying. the Targaryens before, as soon as they started chaining up the dragons before, they got like more and more like diminutive and smaller until they were like size of cats or something.
Yeah. And then the other big thing was Jon Snow coming back to life, which it was kind of a bummer.
Finally.
I kind of thought that they would have just like killed his character off instead of bringing him back. Like, you expected him to come back, you know?
We wanted him to come back. We needed him to come
his
back.
His character is the worst for me. It's just boring. He's just ugh.
Well, I remember.
Don't like his screen time.
You don't like his screen. Wait, what's so bad about Jon Snow right now?
His character's not interesting to me.
Is he Ned Stark's son? Is he Ned Stark to you? Like idealistic. You know, let's do right. I'm gonna try to figure this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no like. There's no charisma with him. I don't see it.
He charisma Ygritte.
And then she died.
Okay. I'll talk about she died. You saw Ali got taken away. He got. I feel like he became a man when he killed Jon Snow.
Yeah.
Because he's looking all tough. He's standing out. They're giving him the extra screen time. They're like, hey, you know, Thorne is talking. I'm gonna step out. Like I'm gonna be Thorne's like left hand man because he's too small to be a right hand man. Like when he grows up,
left hand man.
When he grows up, he'll be the right hand man. But right now, he's a left hand man, and you know it's like those are people that got taken away when the Wildlings came in, were Thorne and Ollie. I don't know why I hesitated so much just talking about him. I was Thorne and Ollie, like they're like vocal. Hey, we don't want you guys here. Okay, and it's really interesting. So there's that.
More to come this season.
Hopefully
episode 3 will be a lot more interesting.
So, I was going to say earlier, I'd seen something where this guy was theorizing a YouTube thing, like a YouTube theory. There's so many of those theories going around. Mm-hmm. And they were saying that with him coming back, he'll probably have different characteristics. Like, his personality will change. And that stuck with me, and I hope that is the case.
Like in horror movies when they resurrect a character and he's a little off. Like he's seen some stuff, he's been through some alternate worlds.
He was dead for a day.
Yeah.
24 hours.
So
he better have seen some stuff.
That's okay, so that would be the pro in that. That would make me like him more if he came back just a little twisted.
So would that put Kit Harington higher up on your list of celebrity crushes?
No, he's not a celebrity.
Oh my God.
He's not a celebrity crush.
Okay, yeah, not yet, but maybe at the end of season 6 he will be.
He looks like a 1990s Heath Ledger with his hair, and you know what?
Damn.
Heath Ledger.
All right, just go in.
You know,
Just go in on it. He's what?
I'm just saying.
It's a 90s crush. So Kit Harington.
So we're over it.
Is a watered down 90s crush for you.
No, he's not a crush. I don't know why this is like...
Sorry, the watered-down version of a 90s crush. You said Heath Ledger, 90s crush. Kit Harington kind of looked like Heath Ledger in the 90s, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's not a crush.
He's not a crush.
I'm just saying he looks like him.
Okay, alright, fine. I'll give you that one. I don't know what else to do. It's just like you're fighting it. I feel like...
I'm not fighting anything.
You're fighting the allure of Kit Harington.
There's no allure.
Because you see his characters is like, yeah. Right? I swear, if he started doing badass shit from now till the series is done, you might be like, damn, Kit.
No.
What's up? What's up with that?
Nope.
Pretty badass for the High Sparrow. What you did.
Surrounding Jamie with...
Yeah, it's like he's not stupid. He was like, hey, I'm gonna pop in this amphitheater with a dead body of Marcella. And like he anticipates, like he's a couple moves ahead of all his people. Like I feel like the worst thing that could have happened to the Lannisters was Cersei just giving this dude the extra oomph he needed. Like he had all the right moves.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I've got the oomph. So I've got the moves and the oomph. and you guys shouldn't have given me the oomph. And now he's just like, he's gonna be. I want to see. I hope he becomes a big problem, like a good player in the whole scenario. Hope he doesn't get like noofed by that mountain
I hope he
zombie
does.
reconstruct.
It would be awesome.
It
to
would
see.
be awesome. It would be a good fight scene. Let me say that, because I'm sure there'll be like legion. Well, not really legions, but all of his nobodies, as he puts it, getting thrown at the mountain, just da da da. Then maybe after like 20 of them, the mountain loses an arm, and then 20 more, then he loses another arm, and they start swarming him, and he's headbutting everybody to death. Because look how easily he smushed that. He just like face smushed that guy that was talking about how he was like all up, like Cersei wanted him so bad in the shaving last season. He literally, it was just the word, like he just smushed his face, and then the dude was, you saw the blood splat, and then the dude was dead. Like, I think there was no better scene to show how strong somebody is than just smushing them, and then they're like dead,
Yeah.
just smushed.